Let's go back to our breaking news story. The ANC in Mpumalanga's provincial conference is going ahead. An urgent interdict to halt that conference has been dismissed tonight. Some disgruntled members allege there were irregularities leading up to the provincial conference. National Treasurer General Paul Mashatile says that things are going well and that they will eventually elect a chairperson for the province. Lindokuhle Xulu is following the story for us. He joins us now live. So, urgent court interdict dismissed, Lindo, and that means there is going to be an outcome from this provincial conference.
That's right, Shahan. And in fact, some of the leaders that have been deployed here, NEC members, have expressed a sigh of relief in terms of the outcome of some of the court cases that they had today. One in particular of Mr. Francisco Vilankulo, as well as another person. They were in court at the South Gauteng High Court today, and they were there to essentially try and interdict this particular conference, the 13th conference of Mpumalanga. But we do know now that has since been dismissed, and according to the Treasury General Paul Mashatile of the ANC, they're saying that it's been dismissed with cost. What this means is that now the ANC can stop focusing on two things at the same time and in fact focus on this particular conference. At around 2 p.m. this particular afternoon, we saw Paul Mashatile officially opening this conference, and thereafter what we saw was basically him addressing some concerns from the media around what would it mean if that particular court case had succeeded against them. And they basically said that they are law-abiding citizens. They are an organization that abides to the rulings of the courts, and that would mean that they would then have to stop everything here, and that would mean irregular expenditure as well in terms of the money that's been spent to come up with this particular conference. But I can tell you that they are all breathing a sigh of relief. Earlier on, we were inside seeing some jubilant faces. They have been singing, and like I said earlier on, NEC deployees of the ANC to make sure that this conference continues together with some of the provincial task team conveners as well as some teams. They were essentially saying that they are relieved, they have been vindicated in terms of these processes, and what they are looking forward to now is to ensure that after this 3-day conference they have a new leadership that will take this province forward. But one of the things they have been speaking about was to say that they want to see this province unite in terms of renewing itself, but more than anything unite after seeing so many violent incidents, so many disputes, so many court cases. They are saying that what they are hoping for at the end of the day is to in fact have this province unite under one leadership that should be elected according to some of the processes they are saying have been vindicated. And in fact, what I have, Shahan, on my hand is the political report, or some would say the organizational report, that is essentially currently taking place. The provincial convener, the provincial task team convener, Mandla Ndlovu, is on the podium as we speak, essentially giving them a sense of how far they've come from 2015 when Didi Mabuza was elected as the chairperson of this province, moving towards 2017 when the Nasrec conference elected him as the deputy president of the country, and essentially coming from a hurdle such as COVID-19, but essentially landing to this particular day. So they are reporting back to some of the members that are inside, branch members, to say that this is how far we've come, this is what took for us to get to this point, and therefore they will then be going on some closed sessions to actually lead up to the election of that new leadership that we're talking about.
Yeah, and hopefully that new leadership can fix the mess on the administration in Mpumalanga, because corruption, of course, runs rife in that province. It's something the ANC has been promising to address, and if they eventually get a provincial chairperson, maybe they'll get it right.